Hi both, how are you?
Good.
So it's such a pleasure to be speaking to you both, particularly for this film, because I had so much fun with it. And I wanted to start with you, Annie, because Eve is just someone who seems hilariously just oblivious to everything that's going on, particularly in that scene with Jon. Obviously, it's a very dialogue heavy scene. There's a lot going on in the background. So how challenging is that for you as an actor to be, well, just balancing all of that in one sequence?
Yes, how is
That
it?
was actually one of the more challenging things that I've done because we had one day and it was a lot of, busy work and there was tons of tech. There was a lot of, flames going up, things going up in flames, just a lot of stuff going on.
Dog,
So
dog,
yeah,
joint, flame,
dog. Yep, and
choreography,
six points.
lines, like six
And
elements.
at one point, I think when I took a hit off the fake, it's like a fake, cigarette joint. Sometimes they kind of break. It broke. I inhaled half of
I was
whatever was
there.
inside the fake joint, and it went into my lung. And then you just, you know, keep going because you don't want to mess up because there's not a lot of time. So I was like, um, yeah, it was challenging, but so much fun to also be able to play such a chaotic character within, because it'd be one thing if everything was going on and I had to play someone who was sort of under control. I don't know, but so I found it to
Yeah.
be like also like a lot of fun to do that.
Yeah, well, I can imagine it. It's something, Lorenzo, I imagine must be a lot of fun for you. Is obviously you get to argue in Italian, and then you also have to listen to Jon Hamm's terrible Italian. So, how much fun were those moments for you on set?
A fun fact of that is John actually has a very good level of Italian, like John in real life. His Italian is quite good. He handles himself very, very well. For me, it's always fun to kind of get lost in a personality like Angela's, just because there's a lot of freedom in being free like that. Not a lot of times do you have, you usually are so afraid to go big. You never want to, we've been talking about this, not going over the top with a performance, but there was room there to really play off of John's groundedness. And I hope that worked out, this like bouncy, like larger than life Italian energy next to his groundedness and kind of, he's got it all under control, but really he's just winging it. And she's kind of winging it as well. So for me, also using the accent, tool as a mechanism to kind of get lost in it as well it was really fun. It was really fun and scary, but fun.
Absolutely, and of course, Jon is playing this character, Fletch. He's a pretty smart guy for the most part, but he's not really a match either for Eve or Angela. They seem to be very much one step ahead of him, and he's playing catch up. So, what did both of you really enjoy about obviously playing these strong female characters who were giving him a run for his money here?
Mm. I think for me, more of what I was saying, I think what was at play there with all of these characters, I think Aiden Mieri did such a good job, Lucy Punch, your Annie, Marcia Gay Harden, and me, like the female cast surrounding Jon, I think was such a great choice from the producers, from Greg. Like they did such a wonderful job in picking these very incredibly talented women that can play I don't want to say crazy because that's not the right word, but can play something that's out there, but yet grounded. And I think that's a very hard thing to do. And I think they did it so beautifully, and it works because he's playing this guy that like nothing phases him and he's going to figure it out. And these women are like, at one point really, really crazy, but at the same time, they know exactly what's happening. So I think that dichotomy was really cool to play with.
Yeah, and just one final question for you both. I think after seeing this film, people are going to be keen for more Fletch, but even though Angela and Eve, they obviously only share a couple of scenes together, I can't help but think how much fun it would be for them to maybe go off in a spin-off and maybe go jet setting around Europe together. So how would you both feel about that?
I'd be in 100%.
Are you joking?
100%.
I'm
Oh
lighting
my
my
God.
joint right now. Angela
Yeah.
and Eve. Oh my God, I would die.
Oh yeah, and then I want her to take me all around Italy, and then we just
We just live our beautiful
have
life
wine through the whole country and eat
and like
great.
solve all the murders.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I feel like they would be successful. Like they would be, I feel like they would be successful at solving crimes.
I think so too.
Oh, well, I'll be keeping my fingers crossed for that spin-off for you both. And such a pleasure to chat with you today. Loved what you did in the film and hope we do get to see your characters again. Thanks so much, both.
Thank you.